coming to our play. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment for you to silence or turn off your phone. I repeat, please turn off your phone. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Flashcard market again. Oh man, these social study flashcards are really hard.
What are they about?
They're about our federal government. The hardest ones are about the judicial branch.
What in the world is the judicial branch?
It's the branch of our government that has judges and trials and stuff like that.
Ooh, I think there's a trial going on at Lincoln School right now.
Really? Is there a judge there? Who's on trial?
I'm not sure. Should we go check it out?
Yes, maybe after the play, I'll understand more about the judicial branch.
Come on, let's go. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye.
The court is now in session. Our first case of children from Lincoln School London against the Weatherman. Who speak for the children?
I speak for the children. I put a charges against the Weatherman.
Who speak for Weatherman?
I'll speak for myself to plead the court.
Mr. District Attorney, you may proceed.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have a question to ask you. Oh, do you know the Weatherman, the Weatherman, the Weatherman? Oh, do you know the Weatherman? He brings the sun and rain.
Oh, yes, we know the Weatherman, the Weatherman, the Weatherman. Oh, yes, we know the Weatherman. He brings the sun and rain.
The boys and girls of this town have some serious complaints about the weather. It will be up to you, the members of the jury, to decide if the Weatherman is innocent or guilty of these charges. Our first witness is Pretty Polly Perkins.
Pretty Polly Parkins. Lady, will you still tell the truth?
Yes, ma'am, that I do.
Now for the questions to praise or to blame. Oh, Mr. Weatherman, for sunshine or rain.
Miss Perkins, will you please tell the court what happened to you last Easter Sunday?
In my Easter bonnet was all around Sunday. I went to enjoy the other Sundays. Right, I was in my Easter bonnet. The rain came down upon it. Now my hat is ruined and the rain is celebrating. Behold, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is the work of the Weatherman. He sent the rain that ruined Pretty Polly Perkins' Easter hat.
Too bad, too bad. How sad, how sad.
Thank you, Miss Perkins. You are excused. Our next witness is Babe Booth, captain of the Wildcat 9.
Babe Booth. Mr. Will you still tell the truth?
Yes, ma'am,
Now for the questions to praise or to blame. Oh, Mr. Weatherman, for sunshine or rain.
Captain Babe Booth, will you please tell the court what happened to you last 4th of July?
On the 4th of July, the Wildcat 9 is the biggest game of the year. But just as I put up to bat, a storm cloud appeared. The field became a sea of mud or shame because I'm a weatherman and lost our big game.
And so, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have heard the facts against the Weatherman. A lost ball game and a disappointed team.
Too bad, too bad. How sad, how sad.
Thank you, Captain Babe Booth. You're excused. Our next witness is Little Sally Waters.
Little Sally Waters. Lady, will you still tell the truth?
Yes, ma'am, that I do.
Now for the questions to praise or to blame. Oh, Mr. Weatherman, for sunshine or rain.
Miss Perkins, will you please tell the court what happened to you last month of August?
Last August, Mommy, Dad, and I went off on our vacation. We just had 7 days to spend at shore. It was our vacation. We had our brand new bathing suits and just one single motion to spend each day down bathing in the ocean. But that old Mr. Weatherman, he's full of fun and pleasure. He said rain clouds and storms are full measure. And would you know the Weatherman if you were to see him? I'm not quite sure.
Little Sally Waters sitting by the bay, crying and weeping for a sunny day. Rise, Sally, rise, don't hide your eyes. Look to the east, look to the west, point to the very one that you know best.
There he is, that's the Weatherman. He's the one who's full of vacation.
Too bad, how sad, how sad.
And so, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have heard the facts against the Weatherman. It will be up to you, the members of the jury, to decide if this man is to be trusted any further. Your Honor, we rest our case.
Mr. Weatherman, you heard the evidence against you. You ruined Easter hat, lost ball game, disqualification. What do you have to say for yourself?
Your Honor, I absolutely determined that 6 of my most trusted workers to speak for me.
Who are they?
They are my busiest strangers. May they come in?
You have my permission.
The sound is done, you should bring them here quickly.
Sent for us, sir?
Yes, I have some very important questions to ask you. But first, I would like you to tell this gentleman who you are.
We're Pitter and Patter, the Rangers, you know. We're always together wherever we go.
We're drip, drop, and drizzle. We're triplets, you see. And where you see one, you always see three.
Folks call me Trickle, and sadly I know. Since I have no partner, I'm always alone.
I understand you wait for the Weatherman. Just what do you do?
The weatherman keeps us busy. We have our work to do. We keep the wells from running dry and fill the rivers too.
We keep the mill wheels turning and furnish power and steam. We wash the leaves in summer and keep them fresh and green.
I spatter here, I spatter there, I splash about and play. And yet I help to sail the ships on ocean, lake, and bay.
And now I'd like to ask you some important questions.
Not so fast. The crowd must swear them in.
Raindrops, millions, that's answer true.
Yes, ma'am, that we do. Now for the questions to praise or to blame. Oh, Mr. Weatherman, for sunshine or rain.
Pitter and Patter will please take the stand. Now think very carefully. Can you remember the job you did for me on Easter Sunday?
Oh yes, that was the day you sent us to lecture to the poor farmers.
Will you please tell the court what happened?
On Easter Day, the fields were dry and had not rained in weeks. The sun had baked the dusty grounds and dried up all the creeks. The farmers knew their crops would fail unless they got some rain. How glad they were to see us come and save the fruit and grain.
Thank you, Pitter and Patter. You have very good memories.
So that's what happened on Easter Sunday. Saint David, such day was the complete Paul's Easter bonnet.
They could have helped, Your Honor. The farmers were desperate. May I call me next helpers?
You may.
Drip, drop, and drizzle will please take the stand. Now think very carefully. Can you remember the job you did for me on 4th of July? July 4th?
July the 4th. That was the day we broke up the ball game.
And ruined our parade. It was also the name we got Little Lester.
And who was Little Lester?
Little Lester is the one who got lost from his pet while they were on vacation.
Will you please tell the court what happened?
He wandered from the mountain trail and soon had lost his way. He tried to find the road to camp for many a weary day. He had no food, the sun was hot, no water, that's the worst. Without the rain, July the 4th, he might have died of thirst.
Thank you, Drip, drop, and drizzle. And you did a fine job saving Little Lester.
Sure, broke a ball game. You were great. But you also saved the boy's life. I'd say that you had a busy day. You still have some explaining to do. What about that rainy week in August?
I'll ask Trickle to tell you about that.
August is a hard month to remember, but I'll try. In the first week of August, I am on vacation. But after that, I was very
And Mom, are you so busy during August?
because of the careless campers. We have to watch for forest fires, you know. I remember there was a bad one last week in August last year.
Tell us about it.
Forest fire is raging. There was a sorry shame. The baby deer and rabbits were trapped by smoke and flame. Then Mr. Weatherman stood by and raised an awful shout. He sent a million raindrops to put the fire out.
And did it take your whole week to put the forest fire?
We were for 3 days and 3 nights in the moon about soaking the rest of the rainforest straight down to the ocean.
I see. So that is why some vacations were spoiled.
It wasn't raindrops, sir. It was the careless campers who started the forest fire in the first place.
I understand.
Thank you, Trickle.
Hey, wait! Don't you want me to tell you about the summer showers that cooled off the hot city streets and the thunderstorm that put an end to the heat wave?
Okay, Trickle, here we go. Your Honor, that is all I can tell you about my raindrops on Easter Sunday, July the 4th, and the month of August. I'm sorry for the damage they caused, but the work they did seemed very important.
We wait to see the jury. Ladies and gentlemen, have you your verdict?
We have, Your Honor. Our verdict is not guilty. In all cases, the jury has found the weatherman is active for the greatest good of all.
Let it rain or let it snow. Let the winds begin to blow. Can you or I or anyone know how much the rain or sun must show? Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la. We're very sure the weatherman will do the very best he can.
You've heard the verdict of the jury. Weatherman has been found not guilty of the charges brought against him by the Lincoln School in Northern Wisconsin. Before dismissing this case, I should like to remind you all the following. Whether you're wet or whether you're dry, some dreams or raindrops shall come in the sky. Whether you're cold or whether you're hot, we shall have weather, whether or not. I declare the case against Weatherman dismissed. Court is adjourned.
The end.
Thank you for attending our play. The role of the weatherman is played by Kaden. The district attorneys were me and Evan. The judge was Henry. The jury members were Autumn, Moises, Michael, Aiden, Zach, and Ian. The clerk was Tavia. Pretty Polly Perkins was Lupita. Babe Ruth was Wyatt. Little Sally Waters was Allison. Pitter and Patter was Kaya and Kate. Drip Drop and Drizzle was Kendra, Patience, and Anthony. And the role of Triple was played by Lincoln. Thank you again for coming to our play. If you would like to take a few photos or give your child a hug, you may. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you everyone so much for coming. If you want to go give your kiddo a squeeze or take some